Alright, a couple things before I start this video. First one is, you'll notice that the trailer seems to like skip around at points, which is because my Wi-Fi decided to keep making me buffer the video. Literally, I had to cut it down from 12 minutes to 2 minutes just to have the trailer show. And then the second thing is, sorry about not having very many uploads. I haven't really had time to upload lately, so without further ado, let's watch the trailer. Alright, now that you got to see the trailer of the game, which looks astounding, by the way, let's start trying to break this trailer down and get my thoughts on everything. First off, we'll go to Larry Blight's, or I would call it Coupling Club, because there is an ad of Roy in there along the ad of Larry, which also I believe there was one for Fuzzy in that place, or it might have been in GBA Mario Circuit. Oh well, we'll just talk about it elsewhere if it is. Anyways, that track looks astounding. I mean, the musical sort of aspect of it, the neon lights everywhere, the fact that there's the one part of the road where if you drive on it, basically the tire track will be followed with like a neon sort of thing to it, which is really awesome. And then the staffs, whenever you're driving along, the staffs are different colors, which it really seems to be a part of a nightclub. Also, on bigger news, the Koopalings are actually in Mario Kart 8 with all 7 of them in there, actually, which I kind of mixed feelings on that. Like, it's good that they're in, but it's bad because that might have been 7 slots along with the 4 babies, which I kind of don't think Baby Peach or Baby Daisy should have been in. But all 7 Koopalings, that could make it to where someone like Dry Bones, Petey Piranha, King Boo, someone like that doesn't end up in the game. I'm kind of hoping Funky Kong does not make an appearance in here because I don't like him. I hated the fact that everyone always used Funky Kong Flame Runner, which will get to the point where people think that there is an Interdrift bike in this game at a later date, or at a later time. Bad speeches. Anyways, we'll go on to the next track, which is Shy Guy Falls, which I didn't actually expect that for Shy Guy Falls. I thought I was just going to have waterfalls in the background and stuff. I didn't know you're going to actually ride on top of a waterfall, ride up one, then ride down. Anyways, you also know as Shy Guy Falls because, well, the ad in Sunshine Airport and the fact that there's Shy Guys mining diamonds or crystals or whatever they are on the side of it. And then you see that ad in the San Francisco sort of place and see if there's like an ad for them doing that. Also, you'll notice that Bowser's riding an airship cart whenever he's on this uh, map. Anyways, we'll move on to Dolphin Shoals, which we only got one scene of. It looks like 3DS Cheap Beach, but it's not because, there's not enough detail. And then there's a screenshot revealed later that shows like pretty much right after that was shown. Like it pretty much shows Yoshi jumping out of the water and a whole bunch of dolphins everywhere. So we know it's Dolphin Shoals. And then we'll go to the fourth track, which I believe it was... what was it? Oh, good boy. Cutting. Oh yeah, the water park stage. Why did I forget about that? Wow. My bad. Anyways, the water park stage is really fantastically done. It might be called Water Park, which I highly doubt because Nintendo isn't that uncreative with their names. It could be called Sub Coaster, which I kind of am leaning towards. But it also could have like Wario's name or Waluigi's name because they do both have attractions in here. So it might be like their amusement park, for instance. I don't know why Koopa would be advertising an amusement park for Wario and Waluigi, even though Koopa was a character in Mario Kart Super Sluggers and on Wario's team. Anyways, that track is very, very visually stunning. And it looks like it'll be in a special cup, maybe, with the crown emblems everywhere. And the Koopaling Club is going to be in the Star Cup because it plain as day shows with like a Star Cup. Actually, that's a Mario Kart TV emblem, not a Star Cup emblem. But then you see on the both sides of it, it shows Star Cup. Anyways, let's go to the retro tracks now, which is GBA Mario Circuit, which got a huge visual enhancement. It got a whole bunch of ads. It got all the tires. It got the oil cans. And it has the part of its track raised up to allow for anti-gravity to be implemented in it. I kind of was thinking that it would go along the lines of something like Boo Moon Galaxy from Mario Galaxy 2, where the course was folding up. Gravity for the win. Anyways, they did a really good job in remaking that course. And then we move on to Tock Clock from the DS. That track is almost unrecognizable from how much detail they put into the track compared to the DS version of it, which the DS had hardware limitations, meaning that it didn't really have the biggest backgrounds for their tracks, but at the same time, they at least could do 3D models, which the only reason why we really know that is Tock Clock is the pendulum here, which actually has a lightning emblem on it, which means this is most likely part of the Lightning Cup. And the fact that the two gears at the start or the finish line is shown with the actual starting line got a makeover too to fit more with the environment. It looks like an alarm clock now. Very nice touch to it. Next we have 3DS DK Jungle, which got as the other one, which as Tock Clock, which was my second favorite course in the DS. DK Jungle I didn't really like in Mario Kart 7, but now I actually might like it in this because of all the detail they added to it. It feels like it's more full of life now. Because in the 3DS, the DK Jungle just felt really bland. And now they stuff it with detail. The anti-gravity section with the banana spinning now. It looks so much better now. And then finally we have Grumble Volcano, which got a lot of an HD enhancement with the volcanic atmosphere being pretty much added to it, and the gliding panel on the end of Peach's thing. What else was I going to say? Yeah. Also, the bullet bill sign, it wasn't in Mario Kart Wii, but it might just be an advertisement. Well, actually, I highly doubt that it's anything more than an advertisement, as some people have thought it might have been like a truck or a cup emblem. I was trying to say track and cup, but it's not. I think if they do add any more tracks, like make it 40, I think it'll be 5 tracks per cup instead of 4, because that way they won't ruin the continuity of things, or structure, I should say. Anyways, that track, you look at it and then you look at the Wii, it just looks so much better. Like all the tracks, because this is a Wii U, not a Wii. It should look better. Anyways, a lot of people have been talking about the inner drift on Mario's bike, Peach's bike, and Larry's bike, which I don't see where it is in Larry's. I can kind of see it with Peach, but I can see it very well on why people think it is in Mario's bike. But I don't think that Mario's bike is one of the inner drift bikes, because earlier on in the DK Jungle track, Mario's bike did slide out, and from my knowledge of that track before, it didn't do that in the 3DS version of the track. So I think the animation of them looking like they're on an inner drift bike instead of sliding their foot out like they did on the outer drift bikes, I think that was just kind of a bad animation per se. But the bikes actually have just better handling, save for Larry's monster wheels not giving him that much handling. Anyways, also let's remark on the new carts and bikes, like Mario's bike, the ATV shown last time, Peach's little card from the last trailer that had like the beatbox and the stereo system on the back of it, which now Roy is driving, and the ATV that keeps showing up, like Toad's driving it on GBA Mario Circuit, which is a really nice. What am I saying? They look really awesome, and Luigi driving the good old Jet Setter from Mario Kart Wii. That I did not like that car. I did not. There are only 2 vehicles I ever didn't use in Mario Kart. They were the what was it called? The classic Dragster, I think, or the B-Dasher 2.0 or something like that, and the Jet Setter, which just because they had terrible handling. Anyways, also Bowser is driving a really nice looking airship cart, which kind of fits him very well considering he used to have airships everywhere. Anyways, that'll do it for this discussion video. If you like the video, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time whenever I make another video, which is probably going to be either Mario Kart Wii or Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze.